In our last session, we read a letter from a woman who complained that she had lost all sexual interest in her husband. I suggested that her problem was really not about sex, but about real love. I said she was trying to fill her emptiness with the imitation love of sex, and further suggested that she find the real love she needed. Now, back to the writer of the letter. As you feel more unconditionally loved, you'll make a number of discoveries. First, you have not been nearly as loving a wife as you've thought. But you won't need to feel guilty about that, because the only reason you have not loved your husband unconditionally is that you didn't get enough real love from others yourself. Second, you'll be able to sit down with your husband and describe how you haven't been loving. You'll ask him how you can be more loving instead of worrying about what you're not getting from him. That perspective makes a much healthier contribution to a marriage than a selfish concern for yourself. Third, you'll discover that sex can become an expression of unconditional love in a relationship rather than simply a source of selfish pleasure. The former is a far higher and more fulfilling purpose. Fourth, as you begin to share real love with your husband, you'll discover a kindling of that sexual chemistry that you thought was missing between you. I've lost track of the couples that have told me they had lost the sexual fire in their marriages, who were really just missing the unconditional love all along. Sex fueled by real love is far more passionate, far more fun than anything you've ever known before. Sex really can be an important part of marriage, but most couples don't understand its role. Sex cannot create intimacy in a relationship. Sex cannot create a great relationship. But unconditional love does uniformly create great relationships and great sex. How could it not? The greatest obstacles to sex are fear and a feeling that your partner does not genuinely care about you. By far, real love eliminates both of those obstacles. Learn all you can about real love. Find it in your conversations with friends, with coaches, with people on the website, and so on. Then take that love back to the relationship with Ian, your husband, and you'll discover that the rewards are beyond what you can imagine at this point.